Right, it's Tuesday night football, Surrey Senior Cup semi-final. Dorking Wanderers against Carshalton. Marc, it's been a week since the Boreham Wood playoff eliminator. How are you, and how's the squad? How are the boys? Are they still happy to be here? Happy to be in the mix for this? Or?
Yes. Yeah, it's mouth-watering Surrey Senior Cup semi-final. I mean, look, we are. I mean, the boys are. It's hard, isn't it? Right? I mean, people check out, don't they?
Yeah.
Let's be honest about it. I think with these competitions as well, like they need to sort of like front stack them more. Mm-hmm. Like some counties now, they front stack them, so. Okay. So you don't have these delays where teams are in the playoffs, because invariably the teams that are doing well in this are having a good season. Yeah. Because then it can become a little bit like squeeze between matches or right at the end. But listen, I mean, the boys are going to be really professional. We've given them a lot of time off since Boreham Wood.
Right, yeah.
They only came in, lost track of it, last Thursday. Uh-huh. Off the back of, when was it? Tuesday, the game, Boreham Wood? Yeah. I mean, listen, we dealt with that disappointment. I think it took a couple of days, to be honest with you. Mm-hmm. But it's a long season. It was indicative of the season. I mean, I thought what we showed was that, give us a big, wide grass pitch and give us the majority of our players, we will outplay most teams. Yeah. But we know there's so many things, even with a fit squad, we've got to do better next year. Yeah. We've already building that strategy. Okay. There'll be minimal player movement, a new lad coming in, potentially definitely one, potentially two max. Mm-hmm. Keeping the majority of what we got and just working on being a better version of ourselves, really. Right. But listen, I mean, the Boreham Wood game, it was ours to lose. We really, I know it's easy to say, but we just said off air, like, we really fancied our chances at Torquay. But just a bit like Boreham Wood, really. The nature of the pit, big wide pitch, grass, footballing team. What I would say is, congrats to Maidstone and Boreham Wood in getting to the final. Yeah. They've got a 2-week wait, and then they'll go at loggerheads, and it's a coin toss who wins it. But yeah, look, if I said just had a volunteer fish and chips, and I just said that, like, if you're relying to win one game to win the league, something probably gone to get promoted. Something probably gone wrong. Yeah. So that's where we are, mate. And good luck to Luke and his Boreham Wood side. But we did chuck that one away, didn't we? Let's face it.
Yeah, and two teams that have obviously had good cup runs as well in the last couple of years, haven't they? And they've kind of shown that in the playoffs, really, that nous to kind of win those, what are sort of one-off sort of cup games, aren't they? Yeah. Quarter-final, semi-final, in through to a final. And we famously not always great at cups.
Yeah. No, you're right. I mean,
Surrey Senior Cup, though.
No, you're right. You are right. I mean, and two managers, Luke and George, both have been at the helm of those cup runs. But yeah, look, I think somebody said, I've read a brilliant, like we all look at social media, don't we, sometimes? And someone put a brilliant thing on saying, to sum up the National League South, it's probably going to be won by the one team that couldn't win it on the last day of the season, out of 7. Yeah. And that would just sum it up. And listen, that's where we are. The league next year, I've got to be honest, it's really, really good league. I would rather be part of a good league, James. No disrespect to, any other clubs, but, I want to be in a league where every game takes a bit of winning. I don't want fixtures where they're a gimme for teams and they've won it because they're at home to someone. Yeah. This division, National South, we've been in it 4 times. It's notorious for clubs jacking it in after Christmas. And so I think next year, I mean, it's super competitive.
Yeah, very.
Obviously, one of Maidstone or Boreham Wood, then you've got Worthing, Torquay, Dorking, Eastbourne, Totton coming up, Horsham coming up, Maidenhead, Dagenham, Ebbsfleet. What a great division. Dover. What a great division, though, because you want to have matches where it's really competitive all season, and we're looking forward to that.
Okay, and tonight, have you gone pretty strong tonight? Really, with what we have and the players that are here. I know you said the other day there was a few that had knocks, but we're pretty strong tonight for this game.
Yeah, Charlie and Jason, they're the only two that won't come back out the kennel now. Jason sort of had a little bit of tendonitis towards the back end. Run himself into the ground this year. Delighted that he extended by a year.
I was going to say about that as well. Yeah.
If ever you want to sum up Jason, and I know all the proper fans get it, it's like probably every team in this league and borderline every team in the league above would sign him, right? He's a fantastic player. This year, he gave his all. He really did give his all. And then Charlie, well, yeah, talking about give his all, he couldn't have done any more. He had that terrible trauma in the sort of middle part that, if I'm being really honest, it could not have come at a worse time for the team. We were playing matches with a full lone midfield. So Charlie's, he's got a bit of an issue with his toe. The rest of them will be out here. We're going to see a little bit of Macca, and I'm sure next year we're going to see a bit more of him. We're probably going to tweak our formation next year a little bit. Yeah, I think we could have done that this year. If I'm being honest with you, I think obviously you don't change formation when you're 3 quarters through a season, but you know, looking at the challenges we had on both wings, you know, we probably had a better sort of 4-2-3-1 in us. But we're going to look a bit more having a secondary formation next year. But yeah, we'll see Macca out there tonight, Alfie, Reece Murphy, and Briggsy, Jimmy. It's a really attacking team. Jordan, Brennan, there's Dan G in there. So it's I'm sure the boys will give a good account. Yeah. And hopefully the free entry doesn't get too many Herberts in.
Not bad for free.
It does tend to be the case.
The one that you said about from the park doesn't come in. When you, obviously, about Jason extending for another year, is that the sort of process that you're in at the moment with other players? Are there discussions going on regarding player contracts and sort of staying and things like that at the moment?
Yeah, that's where we are really. Club's got to live within its means. We've got a lot of objectives off the field. They have to be afforded by the brilliant support of the fan supporters, the ownership group, and our brand new partners as well, and our other regional local sponsors. So, yeah, we're talking to players, and it's going to be less is more. I want to say, can Dorking Wanderers go under the radar? I'm not sure. I'm not sure in British football that's possible, but we just want to go about our business really. That's where we are, and we'll see how we get on. But we get into a cup final, and then this time next week we've got a week to look forward to that, and it's going to be a good game tonight. Step 3's a really good step. We've seen that with Horsham, and Peter Denye has been here since we played him in that division.
Long time,
proper club man, top guy.
Yeah, always used to have tough games against Carshalton, don't we?
Must have thick skin, being around the owner. But what a lovely man and what a proper football man.
Excellent. Well, good luck tonight and to the players, and I hope everyone does take up that opportunity to come in for free, and we get a decent amount of people here tonight. And we'll speak to you after the game, Mark. Good luck.
Yeah. Cheers, mate. Cheers, James.